What's going on, guys? It's been a minute. Today is the 12th of April. Time keeps on zooming by. It's crazy. But just wanted to take a second to review the Friday, 10th of April's price action. Just going to start off with stating that this was the CPI data point here at 0830. So we're going to mark that out here with, not the trend line. Mark it out here. So statistically, the data point, these data points are used as targets later in the session. It seemed like the New York AM session as a whole kind of just fell asleep, so a lot of people just opted out of trading this day, including myself. But I saw this like a lot of back and forth. I was kind of like, I'm good for the day, but it ended up being pretty good for like going into the lunch hour. So I was looking for shorts this day because we had an opening range gap below price here. Ended up being closed out towards the end of the day, but I was looking for a short there. But when this short here, I'll talk about this later. But when this short here appeared, I was busy taking a test at work. But so you could have taken a short, or you could have taken a long here at the 1010, at the 950 through 1010 macro, along there up to that data high for CPI. And as you can see, it's below 0830. This is 0830's price right here. Just write that out really quick. 0830. That's the 08. Wait. Actually, that might be wrong, actually. 0830 opens right here. 25,324. So it's right here. Pretty much the same spot. Then Friday's first position fair value gap, you can see price referring to it here. And coming down, sweeping CPI lows. So this is kind of like the CPI lows right here. This whole like run up. So you get a liquidity sweep there, and then an inversion fair value gap to hit the high of that data point. Then this would have been the optimal trade to get into. Super clean. Inversion fair value gap here. Comes down, uses Friday's first fair value gap. Then comes down and fills the opening range gap, as I showed you earlier. On top of that, see weakness to get to the 4-hour fair value gap. And if you go into ES, you look at the same time, you see how on ES there's lower prices being like enforced here. See how it's like it didn't sweep the 0830 CPI data point. And on NQ, it certainly did. So that's a S&P divergence there. So you could use those also. Perfect trade here for sure. I would call that an A+ setup for sure. But yeah, that was Friday in a nutshell. And then after I did all that work, kind of just climbed back into the range late into the session. So we'll see what happens next week. This week was pretty good. Nothing too terrible as far as price action, except for maybe Monday or Tuesday was kind of whack. But later half of the week was real algorithmic. So I like to see that even during war times, like it's doing its best it can for sure. That's it. Peace.